Chapter 8, Airport Labyrinth, EMPs, Impostors, and an escape route. Reykjavik Airport's morning light, crisp and icy, slanted through curved glass, casting fragmented spots across the terminal. Lynn Carter hunched over her forged ID, Lena Olsen, Norwegian meteorologist, her finger brushing the gold-embossed North Star on the passport. It arrived overnight via encrypted channel from Oriental New Era, its chip hiding a temporary ground crew access code. Her tactical gear was swapped for a gray parka. The nanoscale storage chip in her inner pocket pressed cool against her ribs, like the Jingdison porcelain pendant her mother once wore. Miss Olsen, your private jet is ready at Gate 3. Shall I arrange priority screening? The VIP desk agent smiled, his holographic badge flashing a Vita Group subsidiary logo. Lynn's pulse skipped. The airport security, she realized, was fully Adrian's. Forcing a mild meteorologist grin, she handed over her fake Norwegian Meteorological Institute credentials. Please. I'm racing to Greenland for glacier melt data-tight schedule. The agent's fingers slid across his terminal. Lynn's gaze flickered to his wrist, a Vitalink 3.0 neural interface, a sleek silver band pulsing once per second. Vita's latest mandatory employee tech, it streamed visual data in real time. She subtly pressed the micro-EMP switch in her sleeve, setting it to 0.1 hertz, enough to jam the interface's signal without triggering the airport's EM alarms. Your access code checks out, Ms. Olsen. The agent returned her ID, his smile stiffening. With the Vitalink jammed, his pupils unfocused, clearly receiving back-end orders. But Gate 3 is closed for equipment repairs. Your jet's been moved to Gate 7. Let me escort you. Cold sweat prickled Lynn's back. Her intel had pegged Gate 3 as Oriental New Era's safe exit. Gate 7 reeked of Adrian's trap. She kept her hand near the metal case in her pocket. Its EMP could fry electronics within 50 meters, but would blow her cover. Repairs? My flight plan was filed 2 hours ago. The Institute's waiting. She slowed, eyeing an emergency exit flanked by 2 black-suited men. Their lapel pins matched the Iceland hotel guard's Wiener squad. Last-minute Djaldur, I'm afraid. The agent's tone turned robotic, his focus drifting further as the Vitalink fed him intercept instructions. Gate 7 has better facilities. No delays, I promise. Lynn stopped, feigning a zipper adjustment. Sorry, I left my glacier monitor in the car. Need to grab it. She turned toward the parking garage, switching her EMP to mid-frequency. Footsteps thudded behind her, the cleaners were tailing. Weaving through crowds, she used luggage and strollers as obstacles, mapping a route. The garage's southeast corner led to a cargo tunnel connecting to maintenance, where surveillance ran independent of Vita. Ms. Olsen, wait. The agent shouted, joined by blaring alarms. Vitalink's 5-minute jam threshold triggered a security alert. Lynn sprinted through a metal door into the maintenance area, its air thick with motor oil. Workers wore old wired headsets, staring as she ran, but no one blocked her path. Seal all exits. Targets in maintenance. A cleaner's voice crackled over radios. Roller doors began descending. Lynn sprinted, spotting a cargo elevator to the tarmac. She dove through, slipping in just as the door slammed shut. Inside, she stuck a micro-magnet to the camera lens, blacking it out. Panting against the metal walls, she opened her encrypted comm. Gate 3 was a trap. I'm in the maintenance elevator. Need a new exit. A steady voice replied, Gate 7's our backup. Pilot's one of ours. But cleaners have the tarmac. Cut power to their Pidianxiang, their Vitalinks will go dark. Sending the layout now. The doors open. Lynn peeked out. A white jet, marked with the Norwegian Meteorological Institute, sat at Gate 7. 6 cleaners scanned the area, their Vitalink's glowing red combat mode. Using the scent layout, she snuck to the northwest Pidianxiang, snipping wires with her multi-tool. Sparks flew. Lights died, leaving only the jet's navigation beacons. Cleaners' Vitalinks flickered off. They fumbled with radios, now dead. The EMP had surged to max power on the outage. Move. The pilot leaned out, shouting. Lynn ran, bullets whizzing past her, striking the jet with sparks. She vaulted into the cabin. The door sealed, engines roaring as they taxied down the runway. Pressing her forehead to the window, watching the cleaners shrink, Lynn exhaled. I'm airborne. Iceland's clear. Vita's fast-neck's legs need tighter security. New York safe house is prepped. We've got eyes on you, the cum crackled. And Alan Chun? He's in Vita's grip, but the Trojan you planted in his data is keeping them busy. Buys us time. Lynn's chest tightened. Betrayal stung, but relief followed. She'd outmaneuvered them. As Iceland vanished into clouds, she vowed to uncover her mother's death, to stop Vita from weaponizing telomere tech as a longevity filter. Her thoughts drifted to Adrian's silver hair, ice blue eyes, that flicker of vulnerability beneath the lumwa. Foe? Ally? She didn't know. But the war for tech power and humanity had only just begun. In the airport VIP lounge, Adrian watched Lynn's escape on surveillance, his jaw tight. She's airborne, sir. Out of Icelandic airspace. His subordinate stood rigid, afraid to breathe. Adrian wordlessly pulled off his Vitalink 3.0, dropping it on the table. Its pulse mocked him. He opened a secure line to his uncle, Vita's overseas chief. Lynn Carter's gone. She has Hermes core. Have New York teams intercept her before she meets Oriental New Era. Relax, nephew. His uncle's voice dripped with sarcasm. New York's our playground. She won't slip far, though. You are curious about your mother's lab data, aren't you? I could tell you for a price. Adrian's fist whitened. His uncle was ruthless, but answers about his mother burned. What do you want? Simple. The uncle's tone turned smug. Back me at the board. Hand over Vita's overseas ops? Do that, and I'll give you her data. Adrian hesitated. Surrendering control would let his uncle weaponize Vita, repeat his mother's tragedy. But he had no choice. Fine, but no lies. Scout's honor. The uncle's laugh was eerie. See you in New York? The line cut. Adrian sank into the couch, exhausted. His mother's smile, Lynn's resolve, Vita's rot, they swirled in his mind. He wouldn't quit. Truth, justice, Hermes' purpose, he'd fight for them all. Mom, he whispered, staring at the clouds. I'll find what they did to you. New York's sky hung gray as Lynn's jet touched down at JFK's private tarmac. A man in a black trench coat approached, smiling, holding a Jingdazin cup. Dr. Carter? Old Joe, Oriental New Era. Your mother left this. Said to give it when you came to New York. Lynn traced the cup's patterns, tears stinging. Her mother's favorite lost, then found? Thank you. What do you know about her project? Old Joe sighed, guiding her to a black car. Not here. Vita's got the airport locked down. Let's move. As they merged into traffic, Lynn drank in the familiar streets, 5 years gone, but unchanged. Your mother's project? Codename ARC. Old Joe drove, voice low. A joint Oriental New Era Vita venture consciousness upload research. But Vita wanted it weaponized. She refused. They killed her. Lynn's fist clenched. Data? Did she leave clues? Split into two. One half in the Amazon gene bank, the other in a New York safe house. We know where, but so does Vita. We need to get it first. Nodding, Lynn steeled herself. Revenge, justice, stopping Vita, she wouldn't back down. The car parked on a quiet street. Old Joe pointed to a rundown apartment. 3rd floor. Be careful. Cleaners are nearby. Lynn stepped out, gripping the cup, channeling her mother's strength. The next fight was about to begin. The story continues. Subscribe soon.